Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Plasti. Let us continue with this marvelous journey. Anyways, I just made a goods delivery to Pokemoke. All I'm really trying to do right now is I'm trying to go around to our various new up-and-coming cities and give them at least one good.
I mean, yeah, they need at least one connection of some variety.
Yes.
I will say, so
Oh!
here's something that intrigues me is, sorry, go on. Continue. My apologies.
Something that I did that may not, some people may...
You just blew up a farm. There were cows.
No, I didn't blow up the farm itself. I blew up the actual building. So, here's the thing.
The farm!
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh, go on.
I downloaded a mod.
I'm glad you brought this up because I was about to bring this up, but continue.
That increases the output
of
a various low-level production, as in granary, coal mine, not the refineries per se, but
just the raw goods places.
And instead of look, it was at 200, now it's at 800.
So, and I fully agree with this, and I will tell you this: that is one complaint I have about this game is the fact that the farms only give out 200 with these huge fucking field. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I mean, I am not up to par with the American and or worldly agricultural realness bullshit. I'm sorry.
And I grew up in the middle of nowhere where nothing but farms existed. Bullshit. Bullshit. Period.
So, call it cheating. Call it whatever you want.
I mean, to be fair, we're playing this in sandbox. We're already effectively cheating.
Truth. Why?
By the strictest definition of the word.
Hold on. Oh! Do you want to hear some fun tea?
I do? I don't know why I said it like a question mark. Of course I do. I always want to hear the tea. Go on, sis.
In my town.
Uh-huh.
There is a...
Go on.
I'm trying to figure out how to say this. A prominent business figure in a local business.
Uh-huh.
That happened to be in Washington, D.C. on January 6th.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no.
And need I say more?
I like how 5 minutes ago we said no more politics, and we immediately referenced the biggest political bullshit day of our country's history. Anyway, continue.
All I'm going to say is that she was there. I will let your imagination do the rest. I know.
I pray to God it's not the only one that I know. Your silence scares me.
You and I will talk separately.
Okay.
Text me. Any musical.
Moving on.
I increased the food production. Therefore, I'm going to set up a food delivery in Flint. Because we all know her water ain't shit.
Her water ain't shit.
Literally. So, here to here. We are going to pick up food.
And then off le food.
Le food.
I mean, I'm just saying, like... Well, and another thing, too, and this is something that I was thinking about, and I don't think we can do it now because I think it has to be done before the world is built, but there was that mod you were talking about of the enhanced or the expanded industry thingy, which makes, like, it completely differentiates or, like, diversifies, like, the different things, so it needs, like, more for things. Does that make sense? That's not a lot. I know I'm not using a lot of like specific words, but long story short, I think that would actually be kind of a cool thing to look at, going forward, going into the future, because I mean,
into the future,
we're doing all the things.
And has it become like where are we? What is happening? You know what I mean?
Here's the thing. I keep it real. I like to be 100% on the real with this. I think we have done as much with Plastinapolis, the world of Plastinapolis, as we can especially considering it is a sandbox, and there's no real consequence. We can kind of pick up and build whenever we want. I think our next, and I'm not saying we need, this is just like looking to the future once we complete this let's play of this world. I'm thinking next time we give ourselves a little bit, because we've done the damn thing at this point. We have done every kind of ship line, every kind of, like, we know what works, what doesn't. We know how to kind of like make things happen, what to look for, how to focus that. I think in our next world, we go outside our comfort zone a little bit. First of all, we make it so the world is built and the world is what it is.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I think we make it so money is a factor, and we have to be careful because early on, when we had all those routes that were money losers, where we could, if we were a legit business and we talked about it, you remember those early vids when we were like, our earnings were like negative 40 million.
Oh God, yeah. Now look, we're
like
100.
The dark days. Now we're Jeff Bezos living the best life that Amazon fucking fantasy. But maybe next time we try to make it so if it's not a good investment, we lose. I'm just saying, like, it's something to consider. Like, I think I love this because I love the fantasy and I love the ability just to be like, yes, all the things, all of it. But going forward, I think it would actually be kind of cool for us to try our hand at actually like doing a real thing. But I'm also getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
No.
Ignore the ranting. Ignore the.
I agree, though.
Mentally enhanced musings of a simple
crazy man
farm girl, a simple farm girl from the fields of
Saint Olaf.
Rajbara.
Okay.
I'm
also cheating a little bit. I mean, little naughty boy.
What'd you did?
I'm just changing the needs to something a little bit more realistic. Because a lot of the cities have the same damn needs, and like that's no fun.
No, I like a little diversity in our worldly world.
Yes.
Oh. Not me just accidentally punching myself in the throat. That's funny.
No. This is what happens when our friends drink alone. Well, I'm also. Well, I feel the need not to finish.
We're not drinking alone though, because we're drinking together. We're just socially distancing.
We are socially distancing about 800 miles away from each other. Is it about
Which means there's literally.
Miles?
Oh, it's not. I don't think 800. I would say like 400, 450.
450.
Alexa, you're pretty.
I also think Alexa's listening to all my thoughts and feelings. What did we name this little?
I mean,
Jacksonville.
Objective, she is. Oh yeah,
Jacksonville brick. Beautiful. All right. Oh nope. Okay, so Jacksonville, Savannah. Oh, Waco has nothing. What are we gonna give Waco? What does Waco need? Goods and bricks.
Bricks, and so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. Don't mind me. I'm sorry, that's the second time I've broken out into the same Hamilton song. Feeling my fantasy.
No Hamilton for me, thank you.
Okay, well...
Even though that's, like, technically my family history, no.
Is it really?
We've never spoken about that?
I don't think we have.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
But we won't talk about that.
That's another off-topic conversation.
That is a topic.
That is an off-topic. That is an off-topic question. No, you have been stopped. Have you seen that Vine?
No.
Chris Christie at a press conference, and it's literally just 7 seconds of him saying shit like, no, that's an off-topic. No off-topic questions. No, that's an off-topic question. You've been stopped. You have been stopped.
Oh, Chris Christie. You know what my favorite Vine is?
Go on.
What is worse than a rapist? A child.
A child. No.
That's one of my favorites. Or look at all those chickens.
I was thinking of the chickens one. There's a Vine that there's one. It's Sarah Shower, and it's like a back and forth with her. It's basically her as a server because it's like a history of her. And I feel kind of bad because the initial version, I don't think it's actually hers initially. I think someone took it and like did a thing with it. But basically, it's like she's talking to a woman at the front, like she's a hostess, and the woman's like, "Why was the couple sat before us? It was a table for two. Yeah, so you have 10 people. Yeah, so." And then it immediately just cuts to back and forth between her and the person with "We Like to Party" by the Venga Boys playing, and that's my fafavorite vine of all time.
We like to party. Oh, it's that song?
That part. Yeah, that's the
Oh.
same song.
Oh, I didn't
That's
know
the
that.
beginning of it.
The
You never
Six-
saw the Six Flags commercials with the
Well,
old man?
yeah, but I didn't know though that was that song.
Yeah, that's that song. That's the beginning of that song.
Okay, all the southern cities are
I
taken
don't want to
care
sing
of.
song like that.
Song! That's taken care
Oh.
of. We gave Warren something. Tallahassee, we gave nothing to.
Oh, we should fix Tallahassee.
Let's give Tallahassee some fuel.
Yes. Or some bread.
Bread. No, because I don't know where food's coming from at the moment.
That's because you got rid of Traxie Mattel.
Oh,
She brought food to the children.
Where does Traxie?
She popped the corns and fed the children, and you got rid of her.
But we kept Katya.
Well, the fans will appreciate that.
Okay, so here's my. This is my reasoning behind that. This is our original goods factory.
Yes,
she was being stretched thin.
That's true. Well, that is tea.
Yes, I activated this goods factory, and then instead of Traxie going all the way from Virginia Beach down to Unville, I just eliminated her journey a little bit, and there's no need for 2 trains, and I unfortunately deleted her by mistake.
Shangela has joined the chat.
Did I hear elimination?
Baby Sahara Benet has run screaming from the chat out of respect for Ben.
Yes.
That's the rumors that she had a Trixie's lipstick in her titty.
Oh. What was the tea?
That's the rumor.
I forget.
You mean during her elimination?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so Ben obviously, All Stars 3, Ben eliminated herself after the group challenge.
Spoiler ahead. Yes.
Well, if you haven't seen All Stars 3 at this point, girl, what is you doing? Actually, here's a funny story. I've actually not seen All Stars 3. That's the one season I haven't watched. Anyway, moving on. They got to the end of the girl group challenge.
Yeah.
And the top 2 were Bebe and Dela. Mm-hmm. And so they did their lip sync thingy. Dela won. That's when Dela did the whole whiteout thing because she got the whiteout from Thorgy.
Yeah.
So she scratched out whoever she had and put her own name on it.
I'm going home.
And then afterwards, they tried to get Bebe to say who she eliminated. Mm-hmm. And she was like, "Out of respect for Ben, I am not going to say." And it's like,
girl,
no, you're saving yourself because you don't want to make an enemy of someone who's still there because you did the right thing and picked someone. Long story short, everyone is 99.9% sure it was Trixie that she had picked. Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's no confirmation. The only people who know are going to be the camera people who filmed her picking her lipstick and whoever got it back from her when she was done. But
the editors.
Exactly. But then apparently, because of that, they made a new rule that from then on, whenever you were in All Stars, you had to reveal. Like, they said you couldn't not reveal who you picked.
Ooh, shady.
But then they had the switch ups for 4 and 5, where it was even more stupid and convoluted. So anyway, that's the tea on that, or at least that's the reported tea as it is known to the intranet, based on my observations, if you will. Observations. Welcome back to Plastinapolis, where we talk about Drag Race while John does things with the game.
I'm almost done. So therefore, this episode is almost done. Which
no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like
no.
Normally, in people doing Let's Plays, they're like, "Well, here's what I'm doing, and here's why I'm doing it." We're over here like, you're just doing the thing, and I'm over here talking about Drag Race and bullshit.
Yeah, but at the same time, like. You should know by now what I'm doing, people. You should just be here for the real now.
The realness. This is the beginning. Sorry, Race Chaser. Please don't block me. I am a friend of the pod. You've been my #1 podcast for 3 years. I love you, Alaskan Will, and thank you.
I know. I have a mirror. I have a mirror. Yes.
I mean, honestly, though, side note, if you haven't been listening to Race Chaser, you really should. It's actually really, really good.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if you're a podcast
I
person or
do
not.
drive a lot.
Yes, like that's exactly
So.
perfect because you have like a 2 to 3 hour drive depending on traffic, right?
Mhm.
That's, I mean, seriously, it's great because they like my favorite thing about it is they always have someone who was on the season for
Mhm.
every episode to talk about like some behind the scenes shit. But even if they don't have a person there, they have like, yeah, so here's what production did that was super fucked up, and here's like they gave us like $70 to feed 12 people at a Taco Bell, which means we all got like $3 a person. And girl, how you gonna feed Latrice Royale on $3 a person? You know, like it was season 4 when
Shady.
that all went down. Willem talks about like exactly what happened in her season. They've got Jinx. They just finished season, so they've done seasons 1 through 5 in All Stars 1 because they're going in chronological order. But they're also going over all the seasons that are occurring as they occur. So they've done. They're doing 13 now, obviously, because it's the live season. They did 12. They did 11. I don't remember if they had started with 10 or if they started with 11. I really don't remember. But they did like All Stars 4 and 5 as well. So like they're doing all the American seasons.
Right.
And it's really good. It seriously is so good.
The drama.
Well, because like I mean, and it's great because they have like kind of a good cop, bad cop thing. Because Alaska obviously is Alaska, and she's very like Drag Race is amazing, and she loves drag, and she's like an icon and like an authority on drag in general, especially Drag Race.
Mhm.
And Willem is Willem, so she has no problem calling out all of the bullshit that she sees with like production and all that stuff. So it really does become at times a good cop, bad cop thing. And it's so good. It's so fucking good. Anyway, faithful listeners, if you have not listened to Drag Race, I'm sorry, Race Chaser, you can listen to it on wherever you see podcasts, be that Spotify, the Apple version of Spotify, maybe Tidal. I don't actually know if that's a thing still.
Do you remember
I listen on
RDO?
Spotify. RTO? What is that?
It was bought out by Pandora, anyways, but it was good. We liked
That's
it.
a hard no. I don't.
Yeah. Any whoosicle, I think it's a good spot to end this episode. I gave at least one resource to all of our new little cities.
I love that for them. They deserve it.
They've been lovely shining beacons of hope. Look at this. Look at this infrastructure
Look at this destruction.
of nature.
Look at this.
Oh my god, look at Louisville with her high rise.
Louisville said, take me seriously, ho. And everyone else was like,
Look, Plasti doesn't even have a modern high rise yet.
I'm so annoyed that all these other cities are doing so much better than Plastinapolis. Like, I feel like we've almost kind of failed this entire Let's Play, even with like everything stacked in our favor. How is she number 4?
I know.
Girl.
Okay, we shot ourselves in the own damn foot with Henderson.
But like what kills me yes, but here's what kills me. Her growth rate is still 100% higher than everybody else, if not more. And yet somehow.
What is Frisco?
I don't know.
This city. Oh, okay.
Ew.
Who are you?
And look at Frisco having better buildings than Plastinapolis. Better buildings. A city we didn't even know existed has better buildings than the namesake of our Let's Play.
But look at her infrastructure.
Her infrastructure is beautiful, but I want size.
That's true. We want to size queen the hell out of this one. So
2021, fix it.
I know. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hold, please.
Holding.
Why don't we end the episode while going through our beautiful new tunnel? As the game decides it wants to be la gay. Who are you? No, that's not.
Northern Isles PAX. I think is that red one. She lost.
Well, I mean, there's only one.
Oh, there's only one.
Opulence.
Oh, is that one? Oh, there she is. She's
in Plasti.
I mean, that's okay. We can stall for another couple minutes. She's loading up, so you know, give her a minute. Give her. You might say you want to give her one shot. One
shot. Now she's waiting.
Of adrenaline, and then she stopped.
Oh my god.
That bus just said zoom.
Bye.
Oh wait, you have it on like a higher speed,
Yes.
obviously. Okay,
There's
that makes
Mitzi.
sense.
Hi, Mitzi. Bye, Mitzi.
Oh, Mitzi train. Goodbye, Mitsuru. Oh wow, she's long.
Yeah, she's only like a quarter of the way full.
You know what's funny
A
is
third, if
those
you will.
passengers, that are standing on the platform are like, the train's right there. Can we please get on? And they're like, no.
Sorry, the doors are closed.
Sorry, doors closed. Train has officially departed. You can be booked on the next one though.
Yeah, it is in.
Teehee giggle. It's in one day.
Yes.
Oh, she got a little twitchy on my end, but there we go.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
shit! Zoom.
Zoom.
Another one. Zoom. Anyway.
Like the dogs with the zoomies.
Oh.
Blessed be the doggos.
Let's ride.
Come on, let's go. We're on our way to Virginia Beach.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Did you ever watch Xenon?
Girl of the 21st Century? Girl?
Yes.
I was born in '89. Of course I've seen Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century.
Zoom,
And I saw the sequel too, where he was a washed up former celeb, basically the equivalent of a Kardashian in today's world.
Oh, honey! How have we not talked about the Jeffree starring Kanye shit?
Oh my! Well, technically it's unconfirmed, and I also don't want.
But how is that a thing? How did that come to fruition?
Because 2020 was wild and said 2021 top this, and 2021 said, "Bitch, I am a top. Let's go."
Like, I don't follow the Kardashians. I don't know.
I don't follow any of them.
Oh, we're going into our tunnel. So
and this is where we will end you, faithful viewers, because danger zone.
Yeah. So I don't follow pop culture all that much. I don't know the tea. I don't want to know the tea. But at the same time, why Jeffree Star and why Kanye? I don't get it. I don't want to get it, but I also want to know at the same time.
If those alleged things are even true, which I don't know about all that, but if that is true, my answer is I have no idea. I don't know why rich people do the things that they do.
This is true. I guess when you have an abundance of money, you're just like, I'm bored. What can I do next that doesn't involve money? Because I have enough of it.
Exactly, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. And at the same time, like,
let's go hunt humans at a random farm on a random island. That sounds fun.
Okay, pack it up, most dangerous game.
Right. Okay, now we're on the Northern Isles.
Welcome to the Northern Isles. We are heading into Cambridge. Cambridge. I
do love this like spaghetti network of train tracks. Although I don't think it's 100% highly realistic, but
yeah.
Oh
wow!
That is very rewarding.
Everyone's like, "Get us out of here, please, Jesus!" And
There's
I'm like,
something in the water.
Ow, that was my ankle. If you heard that crack, that was my ankle.
Again, oldness.
Here's the thing, kids. Don't turn 30, because as soon as you do, your body says, I'm done.
I'm done. On that note, don't turn 30. Have a lovely evening, night, whatever. Have a great 2021. It's been interesting thus far. That's all I can say about
understatement of the century.
That is all I can say about it. Do not let this past week define who we are as a new year. Comprende?
Comprenda.
Comprende.
Long story short, have the insert time of day that you are watching this video that you deserve, and let's strive for 2021 to be better than 2020 was, because at first I said it could not possibly get worse, and now I'm kind of like, that wasn't a challenge.
She heard that, and then she took
that wasn't a challenge, ma'am. That was not a challenge. Just shh.
Anywho, goodbye. Have a lovely. Goodbye.
Have the day you deserve.
Bye.